Hello, my cherished viewers. Welcome to NICS Sports on NICS Media Hub on YouTube. As usual, my name is Mohammed Kamo, and I'm here to give you the Champions League scoreboard as well as the league standing as far as the Champions League is concerned. And before that, let's take a look at what happened in the week 5 of the UEFA Champions League on Tuesday at the NSK Olimpijski, where Dynamo Kiev sat home with Bayern Munich. They lost 2-1 to Bayern Munich. Goals coming from Robert Lewandowski at the 14th minute, as well as Kingsley Coman at the 42nd minute, before an equalizing goal coming from Dennis Hamash at the 70th minute for Dynamo Kiev. They lost the game to FC Bayern Munich. Then let's take a look at what happened at the Estadio de la Ceramica, where Villarreal hosted Manchester United and lost 2-0. Manchester United, with their new manager, Michael Carrick, actually went away to win this UEFA Champions League fixture. It's a crucial win for Manchester United. Goals coming from Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course, he's the Champions League master with a 78-minute strike. Then Jadon Sancho, who had his first goal for Manchester United, actually came in the Champions League at the 90th minute for Manchester United to beat Villarreal at the Estadio de la Ceramica by 2-0. Then let's take a look at what happened at Camp Nou. Barcelona came up against FC Benfica. Barcelona really needed a win for this Champions League, or for this fixture, to really qualify to the next stage of the competition. But actually, they missed a lot of chances and they couldn't bury their chances. For that matter, the match ended in a goalless draw at Camp Nou. Then at the Stadion Wankdorf, it is Young Boys came up against Atalanta, and the game was a trailing scoreline, which is a 3-3 scoreline out there for that fixture. Goals coming from Atalanta. We have Duvan Zapata at the 10th minute, made it the first goal for Atalanta, before Theo Sibachiu equalized the goal for Young Boys at the 39th minute, before Jose Luis Palomino made it the second goal for Atalanta. Then Vicente Olivier Ciro made it the third goal or the second goal for Young Boys, before Sylvain Hefti made it 3-2 for Young Boys. Then at the latter minute of the game, Luis Muriel he had the equalizing goal for Atalanta to make the game a 3-3 draw at the Estadio Wankdorf. Then at the Stade Pierre Mauroy, it is Lille Metropole who came up against Salzburg, and they beat them by 1-0. Goals coming from Jonathan Christian David at the 31st minute, had the only goal for Lille at the Stade Pierre Mauroy. Then at the Estadio Ramos Sanchez Pizjuan, it is Sevilla who came up against Wolfsburg. This match was an enticing game. You really need to watch. The game actually ended in a 2-0 for Sevilla. Goals coming from Juan Jordan at the 12th minute for Sevilla. Then 90th plus 7, Rafa Mir made it the second goal for Sevilla to beat Wolfsburg by 2-0. Then let's take a look at what happened at the Stamford Bridge. It is Chelsea who came up against Juventus. This match was a big match over there. The first leg, Juventus beat Chelsea by 2-0 at the Juventus Arena. So this was actually a comeback or a match win for Chelsea. They really meant to win this match, and actually they outplayed Juventus. They massacred them, they destroyed them by 4-0. Goals coming from Chelsea, we have Trevor Chalobah at the 25th minute, had the first strike for Chelsea. Then Reece James at the 55th minute had the second goal for Chelsea, before Callum Hudson-Odoi at the 58th minute made it 3 goals for Chelsea, before 90th plus 5, Timo Werner made it scored the 4th goal for Chelsea, the Blues. Then at the Eleda Stadion, it is Malmo FF who came up against Zenit St. Petersburg, and the match actually ended in a 1-1 draw. Goals coming from Malmo FF, we have Sorin Rix had the first goal for Malmo FF. Then Yaroslav Rakiski had the second or the equalizing goal for Zenit St. Petersburg from a spot kick. Actually, this match, Artem Zuba missed a penalty at the 53rd minute. So he was lucky a goal was scored by Yaroslav Rakiski to have the equalizing goal for Zenit St. Petersburg. Then let's see what happened at the Estadio. It is Besiktas who came up against Ajax Amsterdam at the Vodafone Park. This match, actually, Ajax is an informed club. He has never lost a game in this year's Champions League. At the week 5, he never lost up to week 5. He beat Besiktas away from home by 2-1. Goals coming from Rashid Ghazel, who had the first goal for Besiktas before Sebastian Haller had a equalizing goal at the 45th minute for Ajax Amsterdam. And Sebastian Haller again at the 54th minute made the second goal, or scored the second goal for Ajax Amsterdam to beat Besiktas by 2-1. Then let's see what happened at the San Siro. It was Inter Milan who came up against Shakhtar Donetsk. Actually, Shakhtar Donetsk have not won a match this season's UEFA Champions League. They lost 2-0 to Inter Milan. Goals coming from Edin Dzeko, who scored the 2 goals for International Milan to beat Shakhtar Donetsk by 2-0. He was actually crowned the man of the match of this encounter. Then let's see what happened at the Bredel Stadion, Jean Bredel Stadion. It was Club Brugge who surprisingly lost by 5-0 to RB Leipzig. Goals coming from Christopher Nkunku at the 12th minute had the first goal for RB Leipzig. Then Emil Forsberg from the spot kick had the second goal for RB Leipzig at the 17th minute. Then Andrew Silva made the third goal, or scored the third goal for RB Leipzig at the 26th minute. Then Emil Forsberg again at the 45th plus 1 minute had the fourth goal for RB Leipzig before Christopher Nkunku had the 5th goal for RB Leipzig to destroy Club Brugge away from home by 5-0. Then let's see what happened in the big match, the big match of the Champions League night. It is Manchester City who came up against PSG. This was an enticing game. All of us wanted to see how the likes of Neymar, the likes of Lionel Messi, and the likes of Kylian Mbappe they'll come up against the likes of Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, John Stones. We have Cancelo. But in fact, we all thought this is going to be a cracker over there. But Manchester City made it a very simple game. They outclassed PSG and beat them by 2-0 or 2-1. Sorry. Goals coming from Kylian Mbappe, who had the first goal. Kylian Mbappe had the first goal for PSG. So we thought this game is a done deal for PSG. But Manchester City came from behind. Goals from Raheem Sterling had the first equalizing goal for Manchester City before Gabriel Jesus had the second goal for Manchester City at the 76th minute. So a lot of pundits were saying Jesus actually saved Manchester City because he scored Gabriel Jesus, who had a goal for Manchester City out there to beat PSG by 2-1. Then at the Wanda Metropolitano, it was Atletico Madrid. Surprisingly, at the Wanda Metropolitano, they sat there and lost by 1-0 to AC Milan. Goals coming from a goal coming from Junior Messias, who had a late goal for AC Milan at the 87th minute to beat Atletico Madrid by 1-0. Then at Anfield, it was obvious. Liverpool, they beat FC Porto by 2-0. Goals coming from Thiago Alcantara at the 52nd minute. And then Mohamed Salah will actually always be on the scorer sheet, had the second goal for Liverpool at the 70th minute. Then let's take a look at what happened at the Estadio Jose Alvalade. It was Sporting CP, or Sporting Lisbon, you can call them. They beat Borussia Dortmund, surprisingly, by 3-1. Goals coming from Pedro Goncalves at the 30th minute for Sporting Lisbon. Then Pedro Goncalves again had the second goal for Sporting CP. Then Emir Can had a red card at the 74th minute. Actually aided Sporting Lisbon to increase their tally by 3 goals, scored by Pedro Porro. Had a third goal for Sporting Lisbon before Daniel Malin had the only equalizing goal for Borussia Dortmund at the 90+3rd minute. Then let's see what happened at the Bolshina Sportivnaya Arena. It was FC Sheriff who in the first leg beat Real Madrid by 2-1. This time around, Madrid beat them by 3-0 at the Bolshaya Sportivnaya Arena. Goals coming from David Alaba had the first goal for Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. Then Toni Kroos at the 45th plus 1 had the second goal for Real Madrid before Karim Benzema had the third goal for Real Madrid. Then let's see the group standings after week 5 in the UEFA Champions League. We have Group A, Manchester City. They have 12 points. Then PSG with 8 points. We have RB Leipzig with 4 points, as well as Club Brugge also with 4 points. Then Group B, let's see. It is Liverpool with 15 points. That is 5/5. They've scored all their 5 matches with 15 points out there. Then we have FC Porto with 5 points. We have AC Milan with 4 points, as well as Atletico Madrid also with 4 points. This is a dicey group. It's a difficult group for AC Milan, FC Porto, as well as Atletico Madrid. We see how they are going to qualify to the next stage of the competition. Then Group C, we have Ajax Amsterdam, who also had 5/5. That is 15 points out there. Then we have Sporting Lisbon with 9 points, who have also qualified to the next stage of the competition. Then we have Borussia Dortmund with 6 points. Then Besiktas has not won nor drew a match this season with 0 points out there. In the Group D, we have Real Madrid have 12 points. Then Inter Milan with 10 points. Then FC Sheriff with 6 points, who have qualified for Europa League. Then Shakhtar Donetsk with 1 point, surprisingly. Then Group E, we have Bayern Munich, automatically Bayern Munich. They are free scoring team, they have 15 points. Then FC Barcelona with 7 points, who are struggling to qualify to the next stage of the competition. Then Benfica with 5 points. Then as well as Dynamo Kiev with only a point in Group E. Then in Group F, we have Manchester United, a struggling Manchester United in the EPO. They are leading the league, or they are leading the Group F with 10 points. Then we have Villarreal with 7 points. Then Atalanta with 6 points. Then Young Boys had only 4 points. Then Group G, let's see, it is Lille Metropole with 8 points. They have Salzburg with 7 points. Then Sevilla, surprisingly, with 6 points. Then Wolfsburg with only 5 points. Difficult group out there. Then let's see our Group G. It is Chelsea, the Blues. They have 12 points. Then Juventus also with 12 points. Then Zenit St. Petersburg with 4 points. Then Malmo FF with only a point out there. Then let's see the scorers chart. In the UEFA Champions League, after week 5, it is Robert Lewandowski, who has 9 goals to his name. Then Sebastian Haller also with 9 goals. Then we have Christopher Nkunku with 7 goals. We have Cristiano Ronaldo with 6 goals. Then Mohamed Salah with 6 goals as well. Karim Benzema with 5 goals. We have Leroy Sané with 4 goals. Pedro Goncalves with 4 goals. Riyad Mahrez with 4 goals. Then Hans van Aken, who plays for Club Brugge, with 3 goals. Then these teams already qualified to the next stage of the competition, or the round 16. 11 teams so far after week 5. Then we have Ajax, they've qualified. Then Bayern Munich, they've also qualified. Chelsea have qualified. International Milan have qualified. Juventus have qualified. Liverpool have qualified. Manchester City have qualified. Then Manchester United have also qualified. They have PSG have also qualified. Real Madrid have qualified. Then Sporting Lisbon have also qualified to the next stage of this season's UEFA Champions League competition. Then we have only 5 teams who have, or they are waiting for the next 5 teams to qualify to add to these 11 teams, so they could have the draw to the next stage of the competition, that is round 16. And this program is actually brought to you by NICS IT Limited and R2A2 Company Limited. Call NICS IT Limited on 0506 211-264. The services include mobile app development, website development, graphic design, social media marketing, digital marketing, and enterprise blockchain technology. Just call 0506 211-264 and get more to know about what NICS IT Limited do for you. It is going to be an interesting thing if you contact them for your business wise. It is very good if you contact them, especially when it comes to marketing. Your business, marketing your business is actually the backbone for the survival of your business. Just contact NICS IT Limited and you'll be sorted out. Then R2A2 Company Limited, those of you who need importation or clearance of goods from China, from Dubai, from Turkey, you can only contact R2A2 Company Limited for these services. They also have courier services as well. They said they are not satisfied until you are. So this means it is a company, or it is a firm you can always trust. They will give you the best. They always give you what you really wanted. That is why they say they are not satisfied until you are. Locate them in Kumasi, Sawaba last stop. Sure, that is R2A2 Company Limited for you, or Global Import Limited for you. This is all you need to know about UEFA Champions League at the week 5, or at the end of week 5. Just subscribe to this channel, and by clicking the notification bell, we have a lot of updates coming on your way. Thank you very much for making time with Mohammed Kamo. See you next time. Bye.